I'm Jacob Adams. I'm a fitness and leadership coach. I help people just like you get to the next level in the gym by getting personal records, burning fat, building muscle, dialing in on nutrition and world-class supplementation usage from everything from protein shakes to high-end nootropics. Here on YouTube, I've been working on sharing the philosophies and insights, internal mind game to help you push through and get to the next level. Have you ever been in the eye of the storm where everything is going wrong? And if you were to take a step back and look at it and really say, wow, this is all happening, you might lose your freaking mind. I know that's where I'm currently at. Behind me is an urn where my father is now. This is the ashes of my father. And as I say that, there's a lot of sobriety that enters my mind. There's a lot of sobriety that enters my mind. You know, a few weeks ago, Advocare announced that they're going to change their compensation, and what I've been working on for 7 years now has to change. The goals have to change. I can no longer depend on that development. I have to have an entirely different goal. Been through some injuries this year, lifting heavy. Family situations and issues that have stressed me to no end. And so I could easily say I'm in the eye of the storm. And these are some of the things. There's others, but these are the main things that have really done a number on my inner peace. I feel now, the trauma, the energy pent up in my spine of all of this pain that's coursing through me. And through meditation, I've been dialing in on that pain and harnessing it and not letting it break me. It's intense, dude. It's fucking intense. Going through such intense changes, I feel, has to make you or break you. It's very difficult to coast in situations like this. You have to step up to the plate, gather your resources, your mindset, gather, the friends that are with you, gather the new strategy, the new plans, the new goals, the energy to push and work and develop. And that path to getting those breakthroughs, those insights, sometimes are staring you right in the face. Sometimes need internal dialogue with God and prayer and meditation. Sometimes it's an act of understanding the flow of life. And that's what I've seen. In the end, one of our greatest achievements is to stand where we are, as we are, and love who we are in that moment, that life. It doesn't mean that we have to stop developing or stop becoming more because we love who we are and we love where we are. It doesn't mean that. It simply means that through the process of becoming, you are in fact walking with a certain level of love as to who you are. It's fair to say that if you don't love who you are at all, then it'd be very difficult to have anyone love you. So, I don't have a lot of victory to report as of this is a very new thing. What I've decided to do is take the loss of my father in physical form, as I was saying in another video last time, is use his goals, his energy, his overall arcing desire to become a better man and aspire to be that, because I also want to be that man. And in doing so, bring him some honor that maybe he didn't get to experience in this life. And become passionate about that. To become passionate about that drive. And here's the thing with that. As you hear me say those things, as you hear somebody talk about letting the passion drive them to do things in the name of their father that is no longer on this planet, to live a life of example, of honoring and things like that, you know, I really believe it's difficult to find an audience that cares so much about that sincerity, because it's easy to sort of cast judgment or hate or yeah right, you know. And the thing is, I don't think that for my case, I don't think that merits that, because I've consistently done the work and dialed in, and whether it's in the gym, whether it's in meditation, whether it's in psychology, whether it's making a YouTube channel, whether it's training clients, whether it's pushing, learning, there's a consistent drive within that I honor and have honored for years. Now, in this stage now where I've seen like my world kind of flip upside down, you know, for lack of a better term, you know, all I'm left with is who I've become and the heart I have in my chest to develop and move with passion and leadership. Sometimes people say, "What's new, Jacob?" And I often tell them, nothing's new. I'm just a more intense version of myself. As I get ready to close up this video, I think of my day ahead of me, the workouts I have to do, the clients I have to train, the person that I wish to become. You know, it's been over a week now that my father passed away, and I feel a lot better because of the peace that I have with it. Because of the peace. When people say it's never easy, they mean that there is some pain that will always be there, a wound that is there and fresh and real and respected, and you'll miss these people here on earth. But if you took the time to listen to the people when they were here, if you heard their heart while they were here, if you truly heard their voice, then I strongly believe that within you is a seed of them still. It's up to you if you want to honor them and develop that with them in honor of them. You know, I think about where I was, the last video I made, it was like a Wednesday or Thursday, and I felt so fucking raw, dude. I felt so raw. Like, I just was like, fuck. And that's over now, thank God. That rawness. The work is still ahead of me. Plenty to do. But I think that while there's plenty of work ahead, while that is true, where previously in our society we can hear that people complain of the work ahead, I think that now we must see it as a person that knows the work ahead and they believe in themselves and the ability to accomplish that work, then that is a blessed person. That is a blessed person because of the level of confidence in their own victory ahead. I can tell you this big insight I could tell you right now. The day that you die, the lessons, the impact, and the love that you shared will remain in this world. Love cannot be conquered. love cannot be conquered. Real love cannot be conquered. That was one of the biggest lessons that I learned from my father. Because while we had our differences, while we had a decade where we didn't quite talk, here he is, a symbol. And I could feel him being honored now. I could feel my words reaching out to him in spirit. I always wanted to help him the best I could, and I hope that he knows that I did my best with what was given, with what I could. You know, I want to give him honor that in his last days, he was fighting for his life. He was dieting and stuff like that. Yeah. In his last days. You know, the shit can get heavy, man. The shit can get heavy, dude. So what do? You know, you feed the beast. You unlock power within yourself, and you feed the voice of strength. You feed the voice of resilience. You feed the voice of prayer and hope. You feed and you feed and you feed the beast. You feed the beast success and victories and little wins every day, all day, always feeding the beast. And when you fall down, you get back up and you keep feeding and feeding and feeding the beast. The defeats or the setbacks that I've experienced in this life are extensive. And through that, I've gained some experience to be able to foresee some pitfalls before they happen. Some may think that those reservations are out of fear. They're not. They're out of a deep wisdom. A very deep wisdom. Listen, if you want to get through the storms in your life, you're going to have to really connect with a voice within that says you can do it. And feed that voice with all the power in your body and any resources you can get. Because it gets tough sometimes, dude. Give yourself what you need. Invest in you in every possible way. Because when the shit hits a fan, you need all the help you can get. And usually, you're going to need to save yourself. You can't be saved. And that's like the hardest thing right there. Like, you can't be saved. You can only save yourself. It's tough shit, dude. It's a tough shit. It's a tough pill to swallow. Now, naturally, someone wants to disagree and say, hey, listen, I don't want to invest in myself. I don't want to feed the beast. I don't want to give myself all the possible investments. I don't need to look at your YouTube videos. I don't need your fucking advice or whatever the fuck, you know? Like, that's fine, dude. I'm speaking from the heart. My dad passed away. Just getting this out there. I'm in the storm, bro. I'm in a fucking storm, to say the least. Like, that's a fucking understatement, bro. The heaviest storms of my life right now, 2019. 2018, car accident, storm. And right now, dude, all I need is to fucking explode, expand, and fucking get new footing and new levels. That's the reason I'm into reaching new levels, because you need to. You fucking need to. Always push. Always expand. So, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Love to hear what you have to say. Subscribe, share the video. Hope you learned something. I have some Udemy courses for sale. Go to Udemy, check some of my links. Let me see which one might work for you. You know what? I'm promoting a new product. I'll share in the link below. It's a Lean Body System Challenge. The products so far are looking good. It's a collagen. It's a high-grade collagen with patents. It's a chocolate flavored collagen that helps burn fat. I went to the beach this weekend and things look good. I look good. And I think that's been my nutrition. Yes, I've been through stress with my father passing and everything. I'm sure that made me lose some weight. But also, it's definitely the products as well. So I'll put a link below if you want to get some of that. This is Jacob Adams signing off. Have a great day. Till next time. Peace.